Hey DOT community, this is Zalon, along with Princess Z.
Merry Christmas!
So, it is time for the Alliance War Winter's Club. Merry Christmas, Krampus. So, here we go. Of course, I know this is a little late, but of course, the best thing about the holidays is spending it with family. And of course, you know I'm doing that up as much as I possibly can. And I hope you all are as well. So with Krampus event coming, he is an ice champion. Does have the first Titan X skill, and the signature skill as well with the Krampus's pitchfork. I personally am going to be going for Krampus, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But of course, as you know, I'm a collector, and I definitely am interested in just grabbing the first Titan with the first Titan X skill. But besides from that, the real prize of this event, Erdrid, the Ragnar Ranger, which of course I mentioned before when we saw Erdrid in that pull event, that she would definitely come back later in an event that we can get her in the milestones. And here it is, which is awesome. So with the two Goliath defensive 2 skills and the Goliath defensive X skill and the two Grenadiers offensive skill, I think this is a really good setup if you get the correct combo to come out with really, really strong defensive Goliaths, and also, of course, with the Grenadiers' offensive X, it's going to be awesome. So, besides from that, we of course have the Winner's Relics, which I really like. Of course, Erdrid's Jade, of course, is nice because I love health, and more Grenadier damage is awesome, great as well. So the relic is perfect for Erdrid. And the other two relics for Krampus, the Chains of Winter and the Snatcher's Cage, both are not specific for Krampus only. I like that. These are relics that can be moved around onto other Titans and used when you need them. So I love that idea. See, sometimes some of these newer relics that come out that are just seem to be only for a specific Titan doesn't exactly make them really universal. I like more universal relics. And if you agree, let me know in the comments below. What do you think, Princess Z?
Yeah.
She agrees. So as we go down to the boost Titans, we have Jatoon and Morgar, of course. I am personally using a level 20 Morgar that you probably saw in one of my previous videos that I pulled for, and I'm not really going to be leveling her much after the event, but I'm just using her for this event, so I've been saving all my XP relics for Almorand. Besides from that, of course, if you have Thor, Siegfried, Saphir, or Malkor, and when I look at that, I'm like, well, the only one that I have that is even... I don't have Malkor or Saphira. I only have Siegfried and Thor, and Siegfried's the only one that I have leveled. So I feel like, yeah, not everybody will have that 1.2 boost, especially. The 1.1 is, of course, 4-star champion Berserker Titans, and there is a temple that you can grab them. But if there's no 3-star option whatsoever for this event, which does make it harder for some of the newer players. So good luck, but otherwise, I hope that you have a Titan that gives you a boost, because this is a long event. That was the Titans in there, and in the temple, and also we got the Floris Globes, which is the one we used last year, which is, so I don't know if anyone has kept any from last year, but they are being reused again. I used my leftover Frost Globe in the first event where we could use any relic, because I figured they would never come back around. But, and of course, I like this. As the days grow cold, the night comes to stay. Krampus in his cage, come out to play. Naughty or nice, Krampus doesn't care. Make one wrong move, and you'll be devoured in his lair. Is that scary?
Yes.
Yes, Princess Z says that's scary. Does he look scary? Look at him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a crazy cage, right? Probably, that's where he throws all the bad children. Alright, so let's take a look at the event so far and how everybody's been doing in the event, because the soul count has been fairly high. And I think and when we go into the rewards, I'll show you why, because a good majority of players are going for that first 4-star Titan, Erdrid. The bottom of the top 50 right now is at 272. And that's only after 1 day, because this event is a 6-day event. At the top here, as you can see, we have events are Us and Blue Ridge, both just about just a little under 100,000 souls away from being at 1 million. So this event is going to be pretty high on the soul count. So, and when we look at the rank rewards that they're all fighting for, of course, level 40 and level 30 Krampus there at the top. And now, as we get to the top, down to the top 50, you do get a level 10 Krampus. That's definitely what NTG Hammer's looking for, and I think NTG War is as well. Now, for the players, the alliances that fall in that top 51 to 100, not too excited about that, just because I already have a Frozen Room. It's not one of the best runes out there, so for an event where that's your rank reward, I'd rather get 4K gems. That's my personal preference. We do have, in this event, we have 7 event tokens, which is awesome. And with those 7 event tokens, you're going to be able to get fairly far along with how many days we have to play this event. Now, obviously, if you're doing this with no boost whatsoever, I would say at that point, and you're like trying to save relics and stuff like that, I'd be trying to push for like 4,500, something like that, if you can. If not, maybe 3,500 at the Altus. This is for players that, of course, have no boost whatsoever and are just grinding to get as far as they possibly can. Like 4,500 is what I'd say you'd be able to be able to push for. If you, of course, have time. If you're spending time with family and everything else, a more reasonable goal, maybe like 2,000. But obviously, since this is a 6-day event, I would set the bar a bit higher for yourself if you do have a little bit more of availability. But as we go along down the milestone rewards, of course, the crazy thing on this event is there is 3 epic tokens. Here's one at 8,000. Also, as well, we do have a lot of portal stones. There's 300 portal stones in this event. Also, 1,250 divine gems and 5,100 regular gems. So there's 2 event relics and gems, if you think about it as 2k a piece, or if you're grinding just portal stones in this event as far as you possibly can, all those extra gems are going to be extremely helpful in buying more portal stones, including the 300 that you get. Now this is where things get real nice here. The Banner of Earth at 12k. And the 12k Banner of Earth is just before Erdred. I'm just going to show that quick Banner of Earth damage, Goliath's armor. Not bad. Obviously, Goliath health and armor is a little bit more, something that could work out for you to be better for having really, really super OP, healthy Goliaths. But it's not a bad relic, but it's definitely there are others that can be a little bit more useful as well. But Erdred, of course, comes at still level 1, obviously. We're not getting any kind of pre-leveled. I just wanted to check that just to make sure, because I noticed the 3 stars are now level 15. But yes, Erdred is definitely a nice ranger with the possibility of getting some really good skills. So I'm excited to be getting her, and because I'm a collector, and of course, as I continue to go along, I think if you are going to be getting Erdred, you want to make sure that you get to 15,000, because Erdred's Jade is, of course, really good with the Goliath's health damage, and that Goliath resists against poison. So I definitely would recommend getting that at 15,000 if you're getting Erdred. After that, you really don't have to go farther unless you really want another shot at a little bit more divine gems and another epic token, because again, these epic tokens, they're not guaranteed 4 stars. They're not even guaranteed 3 stars. So just put it out there. It is a gamble. But since we're getting 3 of them in this event, you do have a higher chance, I would say, because you have 3 shots. It's not 1 pull at the casino, it's 3 pulls at the casino. So you have a little bit of a higher chance of getting something a little bit nicer. Because as you did see recently when I did do that pull for Morgar, that I did get I actually hit the jackpot. But see, and it's not a 40. I mean, that's what I'd say. A level 40, 4 stars is really the jackpot. But, if you want another shot, it could be nice. I was predicting this event was going to have 3 4-star Titans in it at 30k. Of course, it's at 27k. So, being that it's at 27k as the end, there's only 2 4-stars in this event. But that's fine, because with those 3 extra epic tokens, at least we'll get some good food, possibly something nicer. And then as you continue along, after 20,000, they still even offer another token at the top here. This is where things get kind of out of control. The Orb of Justice is 22,000. It's been offered for way less. That's kind of an outlier up here at the 22K. If you don't have it, it's a bonus, but I don't think, saying that that's what you're grinding for is really what you should be doing. Chains of Winter, of course, we looked at that a little bit earlier along with the Snatcher's Cage. Definitely like both of those. And, of course, another epic token, as you see here, at 24.5. And then the crazy amount, 750 Divine Gems at 27. So I know a lot of people are going to start falling into the range of, there's definitely people going for 13 or 15 for Erdred, and then I feel like there's a lot less going for 20, and then even less going past that, because obviously if you even liked the Snatcher's Cage and Chains of Winter and you were going to Erdred but didn't want anything in between, it's like that's a real, it's a pretty hard push to be able to get up there. So there will definitely be people all the way up. There's going to be stopping points all along the way for a lot of players. So, but good luck. And for this video, I'm going to do a couple pulls of event relics because I got to keep going. And Princess Z is going to sing one of her songs that she did in the Christmas extravaganza at her school. So, which song did you want to sing? She wants to sing Hanukkah, Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights. So go ahead and start singing.
Oh, Hanukkah. Oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah will light the menorah. Celebrate the season by dancing the whole. Happiness will share on this holiday. Every day for 8 days, children will play. And while we are playing, the candle of Hanukkah will glow. Shine into my baby, my little slightly of wonder that taste and go. Shine into my baby, my little slightly of wonder that taste and go. Oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah will light the menorah, will celebrate the season by dancing. Oh, happiness will share on this holiday. Every day for 8 days, children will play. And while we are playing, the candle of Hanukkah will glow. Shine into my baby, my little slightly of wonder that days long ago. Shine into my baby, my little slightly of wonder that days long ago. Oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, the festival of lights.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to do one last pull here at the end. I was just grabbing some more event relics. A whole bunch of ones, as you can tell, so that's horrible, but I got a 2 there. Oh, look at that. What is that? How many stars is that?
88.
No, that's an 8 and an 8. 8 out of 8. But how many stars? Count the stars. How many stars?
4.
How many stars?
4.
4 star.
Will you help
That was
me
nice. 4 stars, the best. That's right. All right, we're gonna no, not 88 stars. That's 8 out of 8 uses. You're goofy. But all right, so guess what? We're gonna close the video out with saying Merry Christmas. Okay, ready? So, DOT community, thank you for tuning in. I will be back again with at least one more Princess Z video for maybe showing off a few other things with this event very soon. Otherwise, I hope to see some other DOT live streams out there as well, and I hope everyone is enjoying the holiday with as many family and loved ones as possible. And what do we say?
Merry Christmas!
To one and all.
To one